let's take a look at our beefiest character. We need the tank, the frontline damage dealer that can absorb any hit and live to tell the tale. I know this may initially seem counterproductive and will probably make your early game more difficult, but you can expect the late game payoff to be worth it. We will actually start our tank in the Thief class. That's because the Thief has a high agility growth and we need to pile on those growths before switching, since other classes don't have the ability to stack up agility that our Thief does. You can abuse a boomerang in the early game and should be relatively fine until your first class change at 20 after learning Snoop. At this point, you will transition into a warrior and start building up some heft on your character. Warrior is unfortunately not a great final class candidate, but this will start building on our Thief's natural agility with other stats like stamina and strength until 21. Once the warrior hits 21, having learned essential skills like pressure pointer and whipping boy, we'll move the character into the newly added Monster Wrangler. This is an additional step, it seems, to our endgame goals, but a Monster Wrangler has decent growth, and our objective here is to recruit 50 monsters to learn Wild Side. Wild Side is an amazing ability that allows us to repeat our selected action, turning one turn into two. Once Wild Side is learned, we are ready to move on to our final class, the Martial Artist. This is one of the best endgame classes. Martial Artists provide a naturally high crit rate that increases with their level, and with all of the other vocations you've learned so far, you've built on a solid defensive base between the Warrior, the Thief, and the Monster Wrangler. This character can also use the Monster Wrangler's Wild Side to use their attack abilities twice in each turn, providing you with an excellent physical attacker. For our Martial Artist's final equipment, it's everything you see here on screen. And when all of this work comes together, you are left with a martial arts master, the likes of which the world has never seen. Akira Toriyama would be proud.